Do you have any walls that look like this? We have some, and that inspired today's video to explore ways to beautify your space for very reasonable cost. These paint and pour paints from Michaels are so vibrant and pretty. I purchased some of them, and I'm going to work with their canvas and try to make some artwork for the walls. My name is Lisa, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome, and I invite you to subscribe. And now, let's dive in. These are the products from Michaels that I'm going to be using. This paint pour cup, these 8 canvases that came in a set, and these paints. This set is from Folk Art, and I'm excited to try this color combination. Before I make the wall canvas, I thought I would go ahead and try to do this vase. This was a vase that I got from a florist, and I went ahead and spray painted it white, so it had a base coat. And now I've just put the various colors into this paint pour cup, and I'm simply pouring them over the back side of the vase. Now I'm just gently turning it, watching as the paint streams into ribbons of intermingled colors. It's really an addictive, fun process to watch. The colors are so pretty, and they coordinate beautifully with the glass plate and bowl combination that I put together from Dollar Tree in a previous video. I think it makes a really nice pedestal base. You could certainly use any color combination that goes well with the colors of your home. And I think this is just a really fun process where each creation is entirely unique. You may have gotten a glimpse of some canvases that I did try the paint pour technique on. I wanted to experiment a little bit before I did it on camera, so now we'll do some together. To begin, take one of the canvases. These are 8 by 10 from Michaels in a package of 8. I've filled the paint pour cup, each section with a different color of that batch of paint that I showed to you. And now I am just carefully pouring it from the top down. You can see as I angle the cup, I can get more or less of different colors to pour. And once I felt that I had enough at the top, I just gently allowed it to flow. By turning the canvas, you can get it to flow in different directions. I decided at this point, as you can see, to add a little bit more to fill the canvas with more color. So again, just gently drizzling the paint across the surface and allowing it to flow naturally. What's so much fun and creative about this process is that there are no two that'll ever be identical. The way the colors move and the combination of colors is all unique to each individual piece that you create. I want to demonstrate a second one. Here, I'm pouring the paint a little more heavily at the top, and then again, angling the cup as I want to make different colors emerge. I'm also moving the paint in kind of wavy lines just to see what kind of effect this will produce. You can see, again, this is unique and flowing really well. I'm impressed with these paints. Dollar Tree also has paint pour in their Dollar Tree Plus stores, but I don't have access to one of the Dollar Tree Plus stores, so I decided to get my paints from Michaels using one of their coupons. Just for fun and to try one more technique, I used the bottle of silver metallic I had also gotten from Michaels, and I'm just pouring a little bit of that across the top. It's a much thinner product and it flows more quickly, but I didn't like the effect, so I added to it some of the varied colors out of the paint pour cup, and that really helped it to blend and flow, and it gives a really nice kind of silvery accent to the color palette. These are drying now, and I have to say they were really fun to make. I'm going to have to try to arrange them in a pretty grouping. Here is one more still waiting to be brought to life, but these over here have dried now, and I think they're really pretty. You could angle them depending on how you want to have your appearance. You could have them either go, you know, vertically or horizontally. Some of these actually remind me of the movement of ocean waves, and I think they would look really pretty as part of a nautical grouping. So in a future video, I will show you how I decide to use them, but I hope you enjoy this process. It's really fun and creative, and for a small investment, you can have a lot of fun with these. The bowl that you see here with the decorated candle and the shells is the next project we're going to make now. In a previous video, I showed how simple it is to take Dollar Tree glass bowls or plates and their candlesticks and simply attach them with either E6000 or hot glue to make a lovely pedestal display container. So this one I had used at Easter for some yarn wrapped eggs. Now I am going to use it to fill with sand and make a nice shell and candle display. This sand, I believe I got from Dollar Tree. They do sell sand, and I'm going to just put some sand in the bowl. Now I can use either a Dollar Tree candle, or I could use a slightly larger candle that I also had. I think I'm kind of leaning toward using the smaller one. This is from Dollar Tree. They're $1.25, and they are remarkably long lasting. So I think we'll decorate it a little bit using some of the Dollar Tree burlap ribbon that has the lovely feminine lace trim on it. And we'll go ahead and just hot glue a band around the candle and just dress it up a little bit. These candles are rather humble, but can be decorated in such pretty ways to elevate their look. So I'm just going to go ahead now and finish hot gluing this band right along here. And then I think what we should do is put a little ornamental decoration in the front. And to do that, I thought maybe a shell would be pretty to go with our shell theme. I found a nice flat shell that I'm just going to hot glue onto the burlap ribbon. These candles come with the battery included, and they are rather impressively long-lasting. For $1.25, they can be dressed up seasonally. I most recently had some pretty ones made up for Easter with pink burlap ribbon and other embellishments. I also did one with a more nautical theme using some other mint green burlap ribbon with a flat marble. So I'm adding here some natural colored sand and choosing some shells that are more creamy, natural toned white or browns. And then, of course, we'll add a little bit of bling to give this whole centerpiece some sparkle. These are such easy ways to create tabletop decor in fun ways. You could use potpourri. In the winter, you could use pine cones, ornaments. At Easter, I used yarn-wrapped eggs. You can see that embellishing the display with some flat marbles and some pearls and some other little glittery decorations really brought some sparkle. Here I've paired it with one of the canvases that we just made. There's so many fun things you can do to make lovely decorations for such reasonable prices. I hope you've enjoyed these projects. If you have, please leave me a thumbs up, and also I would love to hear your comments in the comments section below. I look forward to having you join us again. Take care and God bless.